welcome to this special edition of Rajya Sabha Television from the cleanest city of India, Indore. Indore has defied the notion that huge population breeds filth in a city. Despite being the most populous city of Madhya Pradesh, Indore has emerged as the cleanest city of India. So how did Indore rise to the top? How did Indore become the cynosure of the entire country? Let's explore. It's a universally acknowledged fact that a hungry man in possession of a good appetite must visit Sarafa in Indore. It's 1 a.m. in the morning at Indore's iconic Sarafa Bazaar. The cheerful and chaotic festivity on the streets of Sarafa is mesmerizing. Neon signboards strung up on the shutters of closed jewelry shops. Well-lit carts breaking up stretches of darkness. People carefully negotiating their way past large kadhais, bubbling with hot oil, and food vendors busily serving up a dazzling fare. Sarafa Bazaar stays open well into the night, both fueling and satiating the city's irrepressible appetite. Take a closer look at this giant jalebi and saffron milk and malpua. Surely, Indore's strikingly distinct cuisine guarantees a gastronomic adventure. But what is remarkable and striking? Well, there's no leftover food, no dirty plates, no garbage to be seen anywhere. Welcome to the cleanest city of India. The residents of Indore proudly flaunt their city's rank on the Cleanliness Index.
From last year also, Indore came first in terms of cleanliness, and this year also. So PM Modi visited us. It feels very nice and proud.
हमें भी अच्छा मज़ा आ रहा है. जो हमारे ग्राहक बंधु आते हैं उनको भी हम इस चीज़ के लिए बोलते हैं तो वो भी सर्वमान्य होकर बड़ा साथ देते हैं. नगर निगम के सब साथी लोग भी बिल्कुल तत्परता से, बिल्कुल सतर्कता से लगे रहते हैं, तो मेंटेन बराबर होगा.
We are witnessing with our open eyes what the Swachh Sarvekshan Survey 2018 had declared. Indore is now ranked the cleanest city in India, a massive leap since 2014. The credit goes to a team of like-minded people, fueled by passion and systematic planning, determined to make it happen. Earlier, the Municipal Corporation of Indore had placed bins across the city and expected denizens to throw their waste in the color-coded boxes. But that idea clearly didn't work. Then, the corporation shifted to door-to-door collection mode. This simple change changed the entire garbage collection and disposal management of Indore. In 2014, Indore was on the 149th place in the cleanliness ranking of Indian cities. In 2015, it reached the 25th position and came to the top in 2017, snatching the honor from Mysuru. This year, it retained the title.
लोगों ने सफाई देखी, फिर इंटरेक्टिव सेशंस बहुत हुए हम लोगों के पब्लिक से. हम लोगों ने अलग अलग ग्रुप्स जैसे एकेडमिशियंस का है उनसे अलग चर्चा की, जितने भी शॉपकीपर एसोसिएशन से उनसे अलग चर्चा की, रेजिडेंशियल एसोसिएशन से की, धर्मगुरुओं से की, अलग अलग जगह जा करके हम लोगों ने जितने भी तरह के ऑडिशन, एडवोकेट से अलग हम लोगों ने किया, हर जगह जाकर इनसे भी चर्चा की हम लोगों ने। तो जो हम लोग का एक डिस्कशन रहा होगा, मेरे ख्याल से 3-4 लाख लोगों में तो वही डिस्कशन हम लोग के हुए होंगे।
No chips packets, no filthy peels of fruits, no plastic bags, no flies, no stray dogs. For regular Indian eyes trained and accustomed to trash, the obvious question that arises is how did this happen to Indore? Well, more than any kind of technology or rule that works to make a city clean would be public participation that gets the job done. Swati is making tea and serving breakfast to her husband Rajesh Sharma, who's getting late for work. But all of a sudden, a distantly played song swings them into action.
सबकी मेहनत का ये फल है।
Van collecting garbage from households across the city had arrived at the residence of Sharmas.
तीन चार साल पहले तो हमारे रोडों पर सफाई भी नहीं होती थी, इवन स्वीपर भी नहीं आता था। अभी तो कंटिन्यू डेली कभी कभी 2 बार आते हैं, कभी दिन में 1 बार आते हैं। गीला और सूखा कचरा अलग अलग लेके जाते हैं।
मैम अलग अलग 2 बाल्टी रखते हैं। बच्चे लोग मान लो एक में मिला देते तो मैं डांटती हूँ कि गीला अलग रखो, सूखा अलग रखो। इस तरह के दोनों पार्ट अलग अलग है। भाई लोग को भी चिल्लाती हूँ। ये मेरे ऊपर भी डिपेंड करता है ना मैम, साफ सफाई तो अपने ऊपर भी होता है।
स्वच्छता आदत है, स्वच्छता उत्सव है। मोहल्ला हल्ला हो हल्ला goes a line from a series of 3 songs sung by singer Shan for the Indore Municipal Corporation's cleanliness campaign. The songs play as municipal vehicles go about collecting garbage from households, and they are the caller tune of phones of municipal officials and elected representatives. The Indore Municipal Corporation specially placed great emphasis on waste segregation and door-to-door collection. So instead of adding dustbins, the city moved towards the more novel concept of a binless city and removed over 1,400 bins. Waste is collected once a day from residential areas and twice from commercial areas. In order to segregate the garbage at the point of collection, color-coded dustbins are used to dispose of wet and dry waste and biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste separately. The vehicles are equipped with loudspeakers and people are exhorted to start segregation at home. Initially, there was reluctance, but today, when the garbage truck is approaching, people are already waiting at their doors with their kachre ka dabba in their hands. No shortcuts, no quick fixes, but a long and laborious road led to this honor. Indore has moved beyond pest waste and sewage treatment practices and is now making compost and extracting methane from its waste to run the city buses. The trenching ground where all the collected garbage is brought is a sight to examine. After the garbage is sorted and cleaned, then composting is done. All the biodegradable waste collected from across the city is converted into organic manure. The compost is then used to develop green areas and belts around the garbage dump. The result is that the green overshadows the trash. For better waste management, the city civic body runs public transport buses on the bio-compressed natural gas made from the vegetable waste. Biomethanization process generates three types of gases: methane, carbon dioxide, and hydrogen sulfide. For the first time in the country, Indore has installed a separation system which separates all three gases. Once separated, methane is cleaned, purified and compressed and then converted into bio-CNG, which can fuel 20 buses every day.
This 20 ton per day we will process. You will get nearly 700 to 800 kg of CNG. So typically every ton of waste you will get 35 kg of CNG, and every day you will get 4 to 6 tons of organic manure. This CNG at present we are supplying to the city buses. So the demand is around 3500 kg per day. This moment we are able to supply 700 kg. So Indore generate a lot of organic waste, which if you can able to convert it to bio-CNG, it can supply entire demand of the city, as well as we can supply it as a fuel to the kitchens also.
For combating plastic pollution, 3 R's hold the key: reduce, reuse and recycle. Until recently, Indore was choking on its plastic waste. But now, the city recycles more than 50% of its plastic waste. People used plastic indiscriminately, which is burnt and sent toxic fumes. The city generates nearly 50,000 kilos of municipal waste every day, and 13,000 kilos of which is plastic waste. Plastic is non-biodegradable and much of it is difficult to recycle. Just few months ago, the city was almost choking in smog caused due to the burning of such large amounts of plastic. This is when Indore decided to change its strategy. A plastic collection center was set up to reuse and recycle city's plastic waste. Along with setting up a plastic collection center, a plastic cleansing machine known as Fatka machine was also installed. First, the recyclable plastic is segregated from the waste. Then, it goes through the process of shredding and purification. Some of the shredded and purified plastic is also sent to Madhya Pradesh Rural Road Development Authority for road construction.
एग्रो मशीन में उसको क्रश करते हैं और ग्रेन्यूल्स दाने बनाते हैं। दाने बनाने के बाद वापस वो गट्टा मशीन में जाता है। गट्टा मशीन में जाने के बाद ये गट्टा उसका गट्टा बनाते हैं हम लोग, और ये गट्टा यहाँ से हम सेल आउट करते हैं, और गट्टा सेल आउट होता है। उसके बाद ये गट्टे से पाइप बनता है जो एग्रीकल्चर में यूज़ होता है, SDP पाइप बोलते हैं इसको।
Indore's waste management journey is incomplete without these unsung heroes, the rat pickers. About 2 decades ago, 45-year-old Shanti Devi, a rat picker, migrated from her village to the sprawling city of Indore in search of a livelihood. She migrated in a hope of steady salary from city's civic body for collecting waste. Shanti, like the millions of other rat pickers in India, are an important link in the country's waste management cycle, and yet the work they do lacks any job security or income. However, in a bid to maintain cleanliness and provide employment to the rag pickers, Indore Municipal Corporation, with an NGO, started a project to employ rag pickers to provide dignity of labor.
पहले गली गली घूमना पड़ता था, अब एक जगह हम काम कर रहे हैं और थोड़ा ठीक है, पानी की सुविधा है, लेटरिन बाथरूम बनी हुई है, फिर वो अपन को सब आईडी कार्ड बना हुआ है, सबकी सुविधा हो गई, पानी मिल रहा है और आना जाना भी आसान है।
Time for a short break. Lots more on the other side.
In India, 95% of the vehicles are two-wheelers, three-wheelers and cars with under 10 lakhs. 10 years, 12 years time, we'll probably have just electric vehicles. We learned that if you make a DC fan, the energy consumption will go down by a factor of 2.5. So we dreamt of what is called solar DC. If the best people with best training and best teachers, if they cannot figure out a way to take country forward in spite of all the obstacles, who else can?
Watch Eureka with Dr. Ashok Jhunjhunwala, Professor at IIT Madras, Saturday 4 p.m. and Sunday 12 noon, only on Rajya Sabha Television.
Checking open defecation was of paramount importance to regain this coveted tag. So the municipal corporation went on a toilet building spree, roped in many NGOs and social activists, organized Dabbawalas, city gangs and Vanar Senas to check open defecation. Officials moved around in the city to ensure that every household without a personal toilet was enumerated. Diksha's house was one of them. An official meeting was called with all the residents, details were collected from each household and the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan scheme was explained. At the end, her family was informed that a toilet would be built under the scheme. For Diksha's family, a separate toilet seemed like a gateway to a dignified life. And that's exactly what happened.
टॉयलेट बनने से पहले ये दिक्कत होती थी कि घर से बाहर जाना पड़ता था जंगलों में और बहुत परेशानियाँ आती थी, लोग निकलते थे सड़कों पे से, खड़े होना पड़ता था बार बार और फिर बहुत दिक्कतें आती थी। अब जब से यहाँ टॉयलेट बना है बिल्कुल अब साफ़ सुथरा रहता, अपने घर के पास है, ये अच्छा रहता है सब कुछ।
To curb the menace of open defecation, the authorities constructed many individual and community toilets. With a public restroom and urinal every 50 meters along the roads of the city, the idea of hygiene became ingrained in every citizen's mind. The corporation also joined hands with several NGOs and social activists and came up with a novel idea of City Gang or Dabba Gang. These gangs roam around the city to create awareness.
चैलेंजेस जो हम लोगों ने फेस किए थे वो सबसे पहले था दी काइंड ऑफ बिहेवियर चेंज जो हम लोगों को लाना पड़ा। सुबह 4 बजे उठ के हम लोग जाया करते थे सब इंदौर में एक एक ओपन प्लॉट्स पे, रेलवे स्टेशंस पे, इनफैक्ट पॉन्ड्स या लेक्स के पास में, क्योंकि वहाँ पर हम लोगों को ये इंश्योर करना होता था कि कोई भी ओपन डिफिकेशन ना करे। तो धीरे धीरे वहाँ जाकर उनको रेगुलर समझाना, जो लोग नहीं समझते थे फिर सख्ती से उन लोगों के ऊपर अथॉरिटी इस्तेमाल करना, कहीं पर स्पॉट फाइन्स भी हम लोगों ने किए। तो ये इट वाज अ काइंड ऑफ मिक्स्ड एफर्ट्स जो सिविल सोसाइटी के थ्रू गया था इसमें।
Nothing works better than the carrot and stick policy, and the Indore Municipal Corporation can vouch for it. As part of its waste management strategy, the urban local body felicitates those who show exemplary initiative, and the litterbugs invite hefty fines. Many of them have vowed that even their future generations will not litter now. Anybody found spitting in open is slapped with a fine of 500 rupees. Besides, if a pet too is found excreting in open, its owner is penalized. Anshuman runs a shop of plastic bags with his father in city's busy Jaitram market. He says he fears yellow Nagar Nigam jeeps more than the police jeeps. Reason? Well, the municipal corporation imposed a spot fine of 1 lakh rupees for littering and for selling banned plastic.
रिएक्शन तो मतलब ऐसा था कि 2-3 दिन तक तो मतलब खाना पीना ही नहीं सूझ रहा था कि क्या खाएं ना क्या कुछ करें, क्योंकि गोडाउन्स अलग सील थे और बाकी तो बस ऐसा था कि आगे जाके मतलब गलती करना ही नहीं ऐसी कि जहाँ पे मतलब कमाई से ज़्यादा तो नुकसान भरना पड़े.
Heavy fines were levied on those caught littering on the roads to discourage the practice, and incentives have been offered for those doing good work as well. A discount of 5 to 10% was offered on property tax to those who installed waste converters to compost organic waste. Other than fines, user charges have also been levied for all occasions. Even a political rally has to pay per head charge to the authorities. Even senior politicians are paying those for their events. If they don't comply, the newspapers report it. The biggest mission is to keep the public areas clean. Main roads are swept thrice a day instead of twice as in most cities. Mechanical sweepers are used every alternate day. Roads are washed every night using pressure jets with the aim to make the city dust-free, a task that may sound impossible in other Indian towns. If everything goes as per plan, the trenching ground causing pollution and health hazards for the residents will be turned into a beautiful garden in next 2 years. Thanks to environment-friendly bioremediation process through which mountains of garbage are being turned into compost. This is an environmentally friendly process that has no harmful impact on the surrounding ecosystem, including human or animal.
We have been doing lots of things on waste to wealth. We are trying decentralized methods also. We are doing a centralized waste to wealth management systems. But we need to do it even better so that the collection charges are cross-subsidized by wealth created out of waste. So if we can create a sustainable mechanism where the waste collection becomes less of a financial burden on the municipal corporation, then it will become a very, very sustainable activity.
Going forward, the plan is to make Indore a training center in the area of waste management. With India's cleanest city tag, Indore listed municipal bonds on the National Stock Exchange to raise funds.
Concept of Swachhta enters the soul of the city, which means it enters the citizen behavior. Your job is done. It starts with a good mayor, it starts with a good municipal commissioner and other authorities, and of course the chief minister, that's a given. But after a while, it enters the soul of the people. And now the joke in Indore is that if somebody sees any dirt around, what do? They pick it up, bring it home, segregate it, and do that. And that is what makes it different.
इंदौर मेरी जान नंबर वन, इंदौर मेरी जान नंबर वन, इंदौर मेरी जान नंबर वन, इंदौर मेरी जान नंबर वन.
Indore has successfully set itself apart by amalgamating political will and administrative skill. Indore's capacity to mold in the new environment and its inherent nature to become a melting point of various communities of central India made Indore the most sought after city in central India. And now it has vowed to remain cleanest city of India.
इंदौर मेरी जान नंबर वन, 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 इंदौर मेरी जान नंबर वन.
Indian weddings are solemnized by 7 vows. Indoreans have added one more: pledge of cleanliness. Indore is inspiring us to emulate and replicate this cleanliness model. Undoubtedly, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan has made an indelible impact on Indore. Start today to save tomorrow. Well, that's all we have for you in this edition. From the entire team of RS TV from Indore, thanks for watching.